Hi, I'm Fred Eichler, and this traditional tip on how to shoot turkeys with a traditional bow is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. And let's be honest, the easiest way to hunt a turkey with a bow is to use a blind. Pop-up blinds are amazing for turkey hunting because the most difficult thing about shooting a turkey is getting drawn. So, for my advice, best bet is to choose a pop-up blind. Decoys, almost always a must. Now, have I shot them without blinds and without decoys? Yes, I have. But is it by far the easiest way to harvest a turkey? It is. So if you're looking for the best way or best chance or odds of success, I would advise, especially with a bow, that you choose a pop-up blind and whatever turkey decoy you prefer. Cabela's a Bass Pro has pretty much every decoy out there, so be sure to check out the one that you feel most comfortable with. Next, what I like to do is make sure, and when I'm in a blind, all the windows are blacked up or put up except for the one I plan to shoot out of. I've had a blast chasing turkeys all over the country and even out of the country with a recurve bow. I actually took all 6, which is the Osceola, the Ocellated, the Miriams, the Eastern, the Goulds, and the Rio Grande. The second thing when you're hunting turkeys, and a question I get a lot, is, Fred, should I change up my equipment? Should I shoot a different broadhead just for turkeys? My advice is use the same broadhead that you're used to using all the time. When you're familiar with it, your equipment's tuned to it, and you want to shoot one that's set up that you're used to. My other advice is for shot placement on turkeys. Having shot all the species of turkeys with a recurve bow and a bunch of them with a compound, shotgun, muzzleloader, handguns, and a little bit of everything, shot placement, no matter what you're shooting, is absolutely key. Now, whereas with a shotgun, you're really going for the head and the neck, I'm going to show you with a bow the best places to shoot a bird. My absolute favorite shot is broadside, like this bird is right here, this Ocellated. This was taken in the Yucatan Peninsula with my recurve. But if you can see where the wing butt goes in, right where the feathers change from chest feathers to the wing feathers, I like to go right even with this and about 2 inches back. So right there is going to be a double lung on that bird. Now, if you happen to shoot a little bit high, you're going to hit the spine and drop the bird on the spot. If you shoot a little bit low, you're still in the lungs. If you shoot a little bit back, it's a paunch shot, and I suggest handling recovery on that bird just like you would a deer, which is give it some extra time. Now, another great shot on a bird, for this one we use this Rio. Again, my favorite is the broadside, about 2 inches back from the butt of the wing. My other favorite shot is the going away. So a lot of times in the spring, these birds are fanned up. If you've got a bird that's fanned up, you literally want to put it right where the vent is. So right at the vent or just below, that's where you want to hit that bird. That will angle through everything important and put the bird down really fast. Another shot that people talk about is the straight on shot. That's coming in exactly, usually above the beard is advisable, right here where the beard starts, and shooting the bird straight on. I personally don't like that shot as much. And the problem with the straight on shot is you've got the sternum right here. If you happen to glance off the sternum or you have an arrow that's not flying perfectly, it's possible to glance off the sternum. So I prefer a shot that's maybe slightly quartering to, where I can go just right or just left and go through that sternum where it's absolutely the thinnest. So by shooting a quartering on right or quartering on left, that's my other favorite shot. So in order, my favorite shot's broadside, about 2 inches behind the butt of the wing. They're going straight away, or if it's quartering to, or if it's straight on, I prefer to wait to that quartering to this way or this angle to put that bird down quickly. Well, there's a few tips for your next traditional turkey hunt, brought to you by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Good luck this spring.